All right, we've got Mike Peterson here. If you have a question for him, raise your hand. I'll call on you. Spencer Nussbaum, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach, can you just give us your overall thoughts on the game?
Yeah, for the first time since halftime of the first Chicago game, we didn't have the right energy. You know what I mean? This has been a team that has played with just phenomenal energy since halftime of that first Chicago game, right? So the second half of the Chicago game, the 4 wins, the 4 quarters on Friday, we played really hard. We just played well, turned the ball over too much. Tonight, they brought the fight to us, and our energy wasn't right. We got a little jolt of adrenaline for a minute, but then didn't sustain it very well. Give them credit. You know, they were the aggressor, and we just didn't respond quite the way we needed to.
Emmanuel Glaze, go ahead.
So was there anything, Coach, that made you believe that energy wasn't going to be there today, or was it just
No,
they just up more aggressive? Or
I was as surprised as you were, Emmanuel. No. I mean, we did what every team does on this kind of a road trip. We watched film, we had a walkthrough. We got some shots up yesterday to rest our legs so we could be fresh and have good energy. The shoot around today was good. Pregame was good. Again, it's not at all by way of excuse. This is a team that has not had that problem. Okay. And tonight we had that problem. So I'm going to assume it's a one-off, and we're going to move on, fly home, practice, get ready to play a really good Seattle team.
Kim Doss, go ahead.
Aerie had another good game offensively, problem with fouls defensively. What do you see as her biggest thing to work on right now while she's seeing these minutes with Kennedy out?
Yeah, mostly just getting comfortable, right? A lot of learning to play at any new level, whether you're going from high school to college to the pros, whatever, right? Is getting comfortable. And she's getting more comfortable. She's got to get comfortable with her teammates. This is a team, I said this from the very beginning, this is a team that's going to be a lot better in August than it is in May and June. I'm disappointed with our 2 losses, but the fact that we've played as well as we have and we're 4-4 right now, I'm disappointed that we didn't win tonight, but overall this group's done pretty well. She just needs to continue to get more comfortable with her teammates. All the moving parts need to come together for her, but Aerie doesn't usually disappoint with energy. Like, I thought her energy was really good tonight the whole time. And you could see that when she first came in the first half, we immediately got a little jolt. And some of that was her, some of that was the group she was with, but a lot of it was her. And so that's a really good thing.
Jamila Johnson, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. This might kind of refer to your earlier comment about the energy, but we saw some differences in the substitutions and the rotations a little bit, and we saw Shakina a little bit out there. Was that because you were trying to look for some energy?
Yeah, and I'm trying to, again, the rotations are going to change as the season goes along, okay? And I'm trying to find good minutes for Strick. Strick's a good player, okay? And so, we came into the game saying, we're going to find minutes for Strick at the 4 tonight, and I thought she did a nice job. She really did, and so that was part of it. But part of it was exactly, what you said. Trying to find combinations that could give us that energy. And I thought Strick did. I thought she came off the bench and did a really good job. And again, she didn't make a shot, but her minutes were good. You know what I mean? We functioned well when she was out there. And so she gave us really good energy, really good minutes tonight, I thought.
Yakiri Thomas, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. I know this wasn't the ending that you wanted, but could you just speak on the areas that the team needs to improve on?
Yeah, well, we weren't very good with the ball on this trip. We gave up 25 points off turnovers on Friday. We gave up 26 points off turnovers tonight. And coming into this trip, we were only giving up 14 a game. And so, we've got to have better ball security. And again, credit to Minnesota. I thought they did a nice job of taking away driving lanes. I thought they were very physical at the point of our DHOs and our ball screens. And so it's not like they didn't force some of them, but at the end of the day, I thought some of it was self-inflicted by us. We've got to be stronger with the ball because again, it's not surprising that they scored as many points as they did when they had 25 and 26 off turnovers. You turn the ball over guard to guard, it's pretty hard to defend it because it usually leads to a run out or a quick kick to a 3.
And last question, we'll go back to Spencer. Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, I just kind of want to follow up on something you said about rotations. I noticed you had Cheyenne and Strick out there for a while at the same time. Is that something you plan to return to? And if so, what do you like about that lineup?
It's got 5 people that can shoot, right? Strick can shoot it, Cheyenne can shoot it. And frankly, that was, part of the purpose of doing it tonight because their bigs were just clogged, especially Sill, Sean, a little bit. They were just clogging the lane on us. And so we went to that group to see if we couldn't spread the floor out a little bit. Cheyenne went in and banged 2 threes, right? And when Strick was in there, they were chasing around. And so part of the reason we were a little bit better offensively when those 2 were out there is we had a little more space to play in, a little more room for Tiff and Court and Aerie to kind of drive the ball and either score or kick. So yeah, that's for sure a lineup we like. I mean, Tiana's a good shooter. And so Mo and E give us something different when they're in there than those 3, but those 3 provide some spacing. And as Cheyenne gets, a little better shape and gets her feel for the game back a little bit. And I thought she was really good tonight. One of the encouraging things of tonight is the way Cheyenne looked. Competed good, made a post move and finished, hit a couple threes. And so, we can carry that forward as some encouragement for sure.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. We've got Cheyenne Parker here. If you have a question for her, raise your hand. I'll call on you. Emmanuel Glaze, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
So Cheyenne, where do you feel you're at right now? Your first 2 games of the season, getting it in there and playing this weekend. Where do you feel you're at right now? If you had to put a percentage by, you feel like you're about 75%, 50%. Where do you feel like your game is at right now?
Yeah, definitely not 75. I'm probably like 60, 65. Just getting reacclimated, just getting up and down. I literally was cleared and hopped on the bus for a game. Like I didn't even get to practice yet. So it's definitely been tough just trying to adjust to the game tempo. But I mean, I know eventually it'll come. I'm trying to stay patient with myself, not get too frustrated.
Spencer Nussbaum, go ahead.
Yeah, Cheyenne. I know it obviously wasn't the outcome you wanted, but I wanted to ask specifically about the minutes with you and Strick out there. Coach Peterson said he's definitely going back to that lineup at some point this season. Can you just talk to us about, what that does for Atlanta out on the floor with you and her out there?
Yeah, she brings a lot of attention just being the sharpshooter that she is. So it was really nice to play alongside her. Just, as soon as she got in the game, they were so focused on her, got me an open 3. So it was nice just to, spread the defense and try to get some nice open looks for each other.
Rafiq Lucen, go ahead.
Although the team kind of played poorly defensively, there were a lot of contributions from the bench, including yourself. Like, how proud of you the way that the bench contributed to tonight's game?
Definitely proud of the bench. The bench, we're the core of the team right now. Just the way we come in and bring that spark. We started real bad today. So it was real important for the bench to come in and make some noise, just defensively and offensively, just be a spark. And that's what we kind of pride ourselves off of when we huddle up before tip off is be ready to get in there and do what we got to do to spark up the game.
All right. Thanks so much, CP.